Time now for a check of your forecast. Joining us, Storm Team 6 meteorologist Matt Condon. And overall, it's a nice start to the day. A little muggy outside, but it just feels like summertime in East Tennessee.
Yeah, humidity levels are high, and that is going to translate to, one, making it feel warmer this afternoon, but also some downpours this afternoon as well. So we have a tropical air mass, so we'll see tropical downpours. And there is an isolated threat for some localized flooding as we head through the afternoon, just because of the repeated rounds of rain that are expected. So already at this hour, we've started to see some storms develop back across the plateau, and coverage will continue to fill in as we get later into the afternoon. So you can see rainfall right now stretches through Scott County, so near Winfield, down south of Oneida. Also in Sunbright and Wartburg, showers in that area. Another one popping up close to Jamestown. Even Cumberland County, we just had some rain move through that area. Coverage will pick up through the afternoon as this cold front swings through the area. So this is going to increase our chances for rain, and some of this rain will be locally heavy. Even the threats there for some gusty winds as well. This is the finish line though, because as we move through the afternoon, we're going to deal with the rain, but then by tomorrow we'll start to clear out the clouds and get back to a lot of sunshine. We're still dealing with sunshine right now in Knoxville. Clouds are building, and we'll see thunderstorms develop as well. 83 currently here in the city, 78 in Crossville, 86 in Gatlinburg, and 83 in Morristown. Humidity levels are high, so of course it does feel warmer at times this afternoon. In fact, heat index values will be in the 90s later on today. So a tropical feel in place, and again, we'll see those downpours and thunderstorms swing through. So the timeline here, dealing with some storms on the plateau, but see how coverage really picks up over the next couple of hours. This is 3 o'clock, so we'll even see some storms in the valley. The Smokies will have a chance for some rain. Really, the late afternoon into this evening, that's going to be the more likely time frame for some widespread showers and thunderstorms to roll through the area. Then we start to quiet things down. Really beyond sunset tonight, we'll keep a slight chance for a shower early on, but as we get later into the night, rain coverage will start to end across the area, and the clouds will break apart as well. Level 1 out of 5 severe risk area-wide, damaging winds and locally heavy rainfall will be the main concerns. I do think the highest concern is going to be that locally heavy rainfall threat. The threat is there for some flooding just because the ground is so saturated. We've already had some flooding issues isolated over the last couple of days. Would not be surprised if we saw spots of high water by the evening commute tonight into the later part of tonight as well. Upper 60s to low 70s tonight. Depending on how fast the clouds clear, we could see some dense fog develop for the morning commute tomorrow, so keep that in mind. It may take a few extra minutes to get where you need to go. This is going to lead to a slight drop in humidity, so not necessarily feeling tropical. It'll still feel sticky, so we still have elevated humidity. We're approaching the 4th of July, so we would expect that this time of year. But it will be slightly more comfortable for outdoor plans, and we'll be done with the rain and dealing with pretty seasonal temperatures. Here's highs tomorrow in the upper 80s, right where we should be for this time of year. A lot more sunshine during the second half of the day. We'll still have a few clouds around in the morning. Thursday, wall-to-wall sunshine, upper 80s to low 90s, and still that slight drop in humidity. But then we do start to heat things up as we move into the long holiday weekend. For the 4th of July itself, a mild start, upper 60s out the door, plenty of sunshine though into the afternoon. Highs will climb into the low 90s, though we'll likely see heat index values approach the mid 90s by the afternoon. You'll notice more so the tropical feel returning into the weekend, but we aren't going to break our warmest 4th of July on record. That was actually last year. We had 97 degrees in Knoxville. It'll feel like that because of the humidity, but at the end of the weekend, we'll continue to crank up the heat. Low 90s expected Saturday and Sunday. Heat index values near 100 degrees. Slight chance for a random storm to develop across the higher elevations on Sunday. Better chances for rain arrive into the forecast once again by Monday.